sky turns peach tonight. Soft surrender to the light. Balcony and distant hum, day dissolving into a rose. Everything I used to run from moves in undertows. Clouds painted in fragile fire, edges glowing thin. All the things that once felt dire lose their discipline. There's a kindness in the fall of a sun that doesn't fight. It just colors overall before the night. When the sky turns peach and gold, I don't feel so small. All the stories left untold don't scare me at all. Light dissolves the sharpest line, softens every reach. I learn how to let go when the sky turns peach. Windows catch the fading flame, streets glow tender and slow. Nothing here demands a name, it just learns to let it go. People move in silhouettes, outlined by the glow. All the weight I used to get feels lighter than I know. Maybe endings aren't the end, maybe they're really. Sunset doesn't pretend, it teaches peace. When the sky turns peach and gold, I feel whole again. Heavy broken edge I hold starts to mend. Light dissolves the sharpest line, softens every reach. I learn how to let go when the sky turns peach. Peach fades into blue, even fading can be true. For streetlights flicker in the rain, midnight house running again. Empty roads and softened signs, neon bleeding into black. Every thought that used to climb doesn't need to come back. Headlights draw a silver line across the pavement's quiet tone. For the first time in a while, I don't feel alone. Room is dim, the curtains break. City murmurs far away. All the weight I used to keep feels lighter in this gray. Nothing left to chase tonight, nothing left to prove. Even silence feels polite, giving me some room. I don't fight the dark anymore, it's not what it was before. Sometimes night is just a door closing soft. Midnight streetlights guide me home through the quiet. I have grown. Every echo, every tone feels softer on my own. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll let tonight just last. Midnight streetlights glow and tell me I'll be okay. stretch across the floor. I sip my coffee, wanting more. Tiny streets, the day begins. Clouds roll slow above the town. Every heartbeat has its spin. Soft rhythm pulls me around. I watch the world in gentle pause. Moments flicker, fade and bend. Every glance without a cause feels like a song that won't end. Finger taps on the guitar body, melody bouncing like my mind. Piano notes float softly, naughty chords a little undefined. Sunlight sneaks through the window blinds, casting shapes on walls I know. Little joys that catch my eyes, tiny sparks that softly glow. Maybe life is just these frames, maybe nothing has to change. I'll chase the quiet, playful flames that flicker, gentle, never strange. Fading sunlight chasing me, warm and golden, wild and free. Every moment pulls me in, soft vibrations under skin. If the world gets loud, I'll stay, lost in light that wants to play. Fading sunlight chasing me, everything's just how it should be. Chasing me, warm and golden, wild and free. Every moment pulls me in, soft vibrations under skin. If the world gets loud, I'll stay, lost in light that wants to play. Fading sunlight chasing me, warm and golden, wild and free. Every moment pulls me in, soft vibrations under skin. If the world gets loud, I'll stay, lost in light that wants to play. Fading sunlight chasing me, everything's just how it should be. Shadows fade, the day moves slow. Sip my coffee, let it go. Shadows fade, the day moves slow. Sip my coffee, let it go. Dust floats in a golden frame, sunlight leaning on my chair. Every word without a name feels lighter in this air. Coffee cooling by my side, ink still drying on the page. There's no place I need to hide inside this gentle space. Nothing loud, nothing urgent, just the turning of a page. Every sentence feels important, even silence has a place. Notes between the pages, things I never said out loud. Little borrowed stages where my heart is on a load. If the world forgets to slow, I'll remember how it goes. All the quiet truth I wrote between the pages. Margins holding fragile thoughts that I didn't dare to speak. Every line the daylight caught felt honest, warm and weak. Outside the sky keeps moving, clouds rearrange their shapes. Inside I'm slowly proving it's okay to take up space. Some feelings don't need answers, some don't need applause. They just live inside the paper without a cause. Find notes between the pages, pages where the softer stories stay. All the hidden phases that the daylight couldn't say. If tomorrow feels unsure, I'll have something that is pure. All the quiet truth I wrote between the pages. Paper closes like grows thin. I carry all the ink within. Steam rising, soft and slow. The city sleeps, and I let go. Morning light spills on the floor. Coffee cup warm in my hand. Quiet streets, no rush, no roar. Time moves gentle, unplanned. Yesterday feels miles away, like dreams I didn't keep. But now I sip and watch the day wake softly from its sleep. And the heart hurts. And the heart windows fog with tiny thoughts. Steam curls like a ribbon of gold. All the worries I once brought fade in morning's gentle hold. I hear my heartbeat in the hush, a rhythm calm and slow. Every breath a tiny brush, pain and hope I didn't know. I don't need to move too fast. I don't need to fix the past. Some mornings are just made to last. A quiet peace that holds me fast. Coffee before the city wakes. Moments only I can take. Soft sunlight through my window pane. Everything feels new again. If the world's still asleep outside, I'll find the calm I keep inside. Coffee before the city wakes. Everything feels new again. Hermely suggestion. Lay your whispers on new again. Slightly higher, airy line on second repeat. Pages open, pen in hand. Notes of nothing, lines of thought. I let the morning understand the kind of peace I've sought. Streetlights fading one by one. Birds begin to sing. A brand new day has just begun. I let its quiet ring. No alarms, no plans, no race. Just the warmth within this place. Little joys in gentle grace. Morning sun upon my face. The city waits, but I won't run. I've got this tranquil start. Coffee warming like the sun, and hope inside my heart. the city wakes, moments only I can take. Soft sunlight through my window pane, everything feels new again. If the world's still asleep outside, I'll find the calm I keep inside. Coffee before the city wakes, everything feels new again. Steam rising, soft and slow. The city sleeps, and I let go. There's a softness in the silence that I never seem to find. All the words I never said hover somewhere in between, half awake and half in dreams, floating through a silver sea. Your name lingers like perfume on a jacket by my chair. I don't chase it, I just let it hang suspended. Quietly, I don't need forever now. I don't need a perfect sound. Just this fragile honesty when no one else is around. In the blue hour, I confess all the things I never press. Every maybe, every guess feels lighter on my chest. If tomorrow changes too, if the daylight comes too soon, in the blue hour I confess, and let the silence do the rest. Feeling shadows slowly move, like they're breathing with my thoughts. Every doubt I try to soothe now feels smaller than I thought. I don't need a grand reply, I don't need a perfect sign. Sometimes truth is just the sky, open it without a line. Maybe we were never meant to be loud or burning bright. Maybe we were just a moment, soft and glowing in the night, and that's enough to hold with care. Not everything must stay. Some things live like quiet air and gently fade away. In the blue hour I confess all the things I never press. Every maybe, every guess feels lighter on my chest. If tomorrow changes too, if the daylight comes too soon, in the blue hour I confess, and let the silence do the rest. Blue hour fading into dawn. Nothing broken, just moving on. Phone screen face down on the table, curtains half open to the sky. No expectations waiting, No reason to justify. The air feels softer somehow, like it's giving me space. For once I'm not behind in some imaginary race. Maybe I don't need a map, maybe I don't need a sign. Maybe being right here now is already a line. Slow mornings, no plans, coffee warming both my hands. I'm not chasing who I was, I'm just learning who I am. If the world can wait a while, I can let my heart beat then. Slow mornings, no plans, no plans. Sunlight paints the kitchen floor in quiet shades of gold. There's beauty in the ordinary and letting life unfold. I used to measure every step against what others do. Now I let the silence tell me something true. There's no price in moving fast, no medal for the noise. Sometimes peace is simply a gentle, honest choice. Slow mornings, no plans, coffee warming both my hands. I'm not chasing who I was, I'm just learning who I am. If the world can wait a while, I can let my heart beat land. Slow mornings, no plans. Let it land, let it land, let it land, let it land. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a perfect line. Some days are just for living one soft breath at a time. And maybe that's enough, maybe that's the win. Finding peace without trying to begin again. Slow mornings, no plans, like dancing on my hands. Nothing here to fix, nothing left to understand. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll still know where I stand. In slow mornings, no plans, no plans. Harmons, no plans, no rush. Just us and the sun. The day will start soon, but not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. The sky is turning gold again. Windows seat, the city glows. Traffic moving down below. Daylight folding into rows. Soft as something letting go. Buildings catch the fading sun, like they're trying not to blink. All the hours I just outrun, slow down long enough to think. Coffee rings on wooden tables, shadows stretching thin and long. Every worry less unstable in this quiet, almost gone. People rushing home to somewhere, I just sit and watch the light. There's a comfort in the nowhere, between the day and night. I didn't notice time was flying. I kept inside me doesn't feel so heavy yet. At 5:47 p.m. the sky forgives the day again. All the things I couldn't mend don't hurt the way they did back then. Golden light across my skin, like it knows where I have been. At 5:47 p.m. I feel like breathing. High airy harmony on PM. Whisper lay repeating, breathe it in. Windows mirror who I was, fragments in the amber glass. Every maybe, every pause feels gentler as they pass. Sunset doesn't ask for answers, doesn't need to understand. It just paints in quiet colors and lets the moment land. Some days break and some days bend, some just slowly disappear. But this hour doesn't pretend, it just holds what's here. I don't need a perfect ending or a reason to explain. The skyline softly blending takes the pressure from my name. It's 5:47 p.m. the sky forgives the day again. All the things I couldn't mend don't hurt the way they did back then. Golden light across my skin, like it knows where I have been. At 5:47 p.m. I let the quiet in. I let the quiet in. Window seat, fading gold, even endings can feel warm.
Lay light on the avenue.
Everything feels almost new. Sidewalks in soft gold tonight, shadows stretching out in the light,
Windows catching fire and glass,
like they don't want the day to pass. City breathing slow and low, traffic moving down below. We don't have somewhere to be, just you walking next to me. Neon waking one by one, blush still fading from the sun. Every worry from the day melts a little more away. Laughter drifting down the street, rhythm in our easy feet. Nothing loud, nothing controlled, just the air turning cold.
We don't need a perfect plan,
Just your hand inside my head.
let the skyline take it slow.
We don't have to rush it home. Sidewalks in soft gold, every shadow turns bold. Every story we told feels brighter than before. Sunset on our skin, like the world's letting us in. If tonight begins, let it begin slow. Headlights blur like distant stars. Nothing here feels very far. Every step we take somehow feels like starting now. We were running all day long, chasing right and chasing wrong. Now the clock don't matter. music floating everywhere. Even if tomorrow moves, we've got nothing left to prove. Growing doesn't mean goodbye, doesn't mean we lose the light. Every ending leaves a glow that follows where we go.
Every moment feels so close,
Like we're learning as we go.
and if the daylight lets us go,
we'll still glow. Sidewalks in soft gold, every shadow turns bold. Every memory we hold glows brighter than before. City lights ignite little sparks in twilight. If tomorrow comes, we'll meet it at the door. Sidewalks in soft gold, we're not losing control. Every step we take leaves a Let the sunlight hold me, steady as I breathe. Every small beginning is enough for me. If tomorrow shakes me, I'll still stand within. This quiet kind of courage is where I begin. Where I begin. Where I begin again. Sunlight through the curtains, nothing else to prove, just a quiet heart and room to move. Windows glowing amber tone, steam rising from porcelain. Every table sits alone like it's waiting once again. Playlist humming soft and low, hold love songs in minor keys. Every note begins to glow with borrowed memories. It's strange how quiet feels alive when no one else is here. Every echo seems to thrive in atmosphere so clear. Empty cafe playlist plays songs from softer days. Golden hour in the haze, everything just sways. If the world has somewhere to be, I'll stay here with melody. Empty cafe playlist plays, and time just fades. Just sways. Barista wipes the counter down, lights flicker one by one. Outside traffic softly drowns in the falling sun. I don't need a crowded room to feel the evening start. Sometimes quiet is the tune that rearranges hearts. Last light on the wooden floor feels like something pure. Not asking for more, just sure. Empty cafe playlist plays songs I used to chase. Now they drift like fading rays across my face. If tomorrow rushes in, I'll remember where I've been. Empty cafe playlist plays, and I remain. And I remain. Doorbell chimes, the day is done, but something warm goes on.
Oh, 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 oh. Bike rides, straps of the heavy streets.
Sidewalks sticky with last week's heat.
Laughter spilling from the corner store. Sunlight bouncing off the floor.
Ice cream melting on our hands. Flip-flops even loose and slow. Everything's a little hazy, but our hearts are feeling crazy.
Sidewalk cafes and traffic hum. Music floating from someone's drum. Wind brushing letters I never sent. Moments fading but heaven sent.
Neon signs reflecting pink. Every little pause makes me think of how small the world can feel, and how alive we still can feel.
We don't know what comes next,
but we'll take it as it comes.
Golden skies, our hearts connect. Every laugh and every hum.
Almost summer again. Every sunset, every friend, every street we wander in feels like magic we can spend. Warm breeze, golden skin, let the day begin again. Almost summer again, and I don't want it to end. Let it begin again.
Let it begin again. Bike rides down the riverside.
Shadows long, we don't need to hide.
Ice cream trucks and playground songs.
Nothing here feels out of wrong. Every street lamp starts to glow. Footsteps slow and moving slow. We don't need to know the plan, just the warmth of hand in hand.
Sunset paints the buildings gold.
Stories whispered, never told.
Every glance a little spark illuminates the growing dark.
Even if tomorrow calls, even if the evening falls, we'll remember every frame, every laugh that has our name.
Golden skies won't fade away.
We'll carry them anyway.
Moments soft but here to stay.
Almost summer, almost today. Almost summer again. Every sunset, every friend, every street we wander in feels like magic we can spend. Warm breeze, golden skin, let the day begin again. Almost summer again, and I don't want it to end. Almost summer again, laughing through the golden end. Every heartbeat, every grin feels like summer just begin. Almost summer. Let it begin. Oh, 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 almost summer again. Found a shoebox in my closet under hoodies from last year. Sunburned skin and cheap cologne still somehow feel near. Windows down to 17, screaming songs off key. We were living in between who we were and who we'd be. Back when time was moving slow, didn't care which way we go. We were sparks about to blow out into the glow. Polaroids in a shoebox, shake it and the world stops. Every laugh at rooftop hits me like a snapshot. We were young, undefeated, heart asleep, no secrets. Even if the lights go dark, we still glow. We still spark. We still glow. We still spark. There's a picture by the shoreline, salt wind in our hair. No filters, no punchlines, just breathing ocean air. Didn't need a perfect plan, didn't need a map. Every wrong turn that we ran still led us right back. Back when nothing felt too far, didn't know how strong we are. Every scar just made a exactly the same. All the nights that built our names still run through my veins. You don't lose what made you brave, you just rearrange. Polaroids in a shoebox, shake it and the world stops. Every laugh at rooftop never really drops. We were fine, we were fearless, now we're brighter, clearer. Even if the years go